Welcome to this week's episode of Now Loading.
Video game news while you wait for your game to load.
I'm Biomonkey.
And I'm deathVANQUISHED. In general game news, Resident Evil 5's Versus mode has been delayed to April 9th instead of March 26th. The only thing that hasn't changed is the price, which is still $5 or 400 Microsoft points. So, the news last week about Bioshock 2 dropping the name Sea of Dreams wasn't really true. 2K Games slipped up on that one, so Bioshock will be keeping the add-on name Sea of Dreams. While Rockstar has announced Max Payne 3 for the PC, PS3, and Xbox 360. It's scheduled for a release date by the end of 2009. That's all we have. Also, what's going to be coming out this year is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. It was announced in a non-gameplay trailer that was released earlier this week in the Game Developers Conference. Also, Bionic Commando gets a release date of May 19th for the Xbox 360 and PS3. In more Call of Duty news, Infinity Ward is going to be releasing the first Call of Duty that was ever released on the Xbox Live Arcade and PlayStation Network. No price or release date has been announced, but it is pending a rating on the ESRB website.
In Microsoft news, Bungie teased the date 4909 in its latest update, which usually means they are going to announce something. But Microsoft comes out right and says that the Mythic Map Pack will be released on April 9th for 800 Microsoft points, about a week after the new maps are released for Gears of War 2 on March 31st for the same price. Microsoft is just spewing out release dates. Another they have announced is the Survival DLC for Left 4 Dead, which will be out on April 21st, which is the same day the Left 4 Dead Game of the Year edition will be out also. Fallout 3's The Pit got pulled from Xbox Live Marketplace on the 24th due to the English version getting corrupted. Some of the corrupted parts were some missing backgrounds and objects with exclamation points in their place. Bethesda got the uncorrupted Pit DLC up on the 25th. On more DLC getting pulled and then re-added, Midnight Club's South Central DLC is now available on the Xbox 360 Marketplace. Peter Molyneux announces the next DLC for Fable 2, which is called See the Future. He also said it will be coming out in a couple of weeks, aka the spring. He also said this DLC is more story-driven and will give you glimpses of what is to come of Albion. No price has been announced, but it sounds like there may be a Fable 3, but I'm just saying that, not announcing it. Good idea, watching TV.
Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Give me the paths of righteousness.
Bad idea, thinking that you are on the TV.
The smoke monster's after me! Save me, Jack! Good idea, diving into your pool. Hooray!
Bad idea, extreme diving.
Hooray!
In Sony news, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 will feature co-op over the PlayStation Network. Also, Sigma 2 seems to have less blood than its Xbox counterpart due to an early trailer that was released. The next Warhawk game, which is developed by the game studio Lightbox Interactive, will feature space battles. But nothing else has been announced about the game other than exciting stuff in development that Warhawk fans and new players will love. Which is what Dylan Job, who happens to be the president of the studio, said. Now, Namco Bandai is paying tribute to the fan-favorite franchise Katamari Damacy by creating the game Katamari Damacy Tribute, which will be in full 1080p. Activision adds a backstage with Guitar Hero to home. It adds just a general hangout space with loads of Guitar Hero advertising and a mini game where you do Simon Says deal with the DualShock face buttons. But hey, it's free. Citizens 2 got a whole mess of goodies this week. First is the map pack Aftermath, which adds the maps Aftermath, Pit Stop, and Outpost, which will cost about $6. The second batch of items are 6 multiplayer skins costing about $1 a piece. On top of that, Resistance 2 will get the 1.5 patch adding Meltdown mode, Superhuman co-op mode, new medals, new ribbons, and other tweaks and balances.
In Nintendo news, Nintendo announces a new Zelda title for the Nintendo DS named Spirit Tracks. Instead of sailing the ocean, you'll be on your own train across Hyrule. No solid release date announced other than by the end of the year. Nintendo's Virtual Console adds arcade selections to the lineup for 500 Wii points apiece. Some of the titles are Gapless, Star Force, and Space Harrier. Nintendo's solution to the storage problem is, you guessed it, SD cards, and the ability to save and launch games from the SD card with their own channels. They will feature 20 screens of 12 channels apiece per SD card. Also, the Wii will support any SD cards up to 32 gigabytes with the new 4.0 update. This week's episode of Now Loading.
Get back to gaming!
It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right.